78% of people regret at least one tattoo, and celebrities are no different. With all the money they have, they're notorious for getting the worst ink. Either that, or they fell victim to love and ended up getting matching tattoos with their partners. Whatever the case may be, here are 6 celebrities who regretted their tattoos and either ended up lasering it off or getting it covered up. Number 6. Lil Uzi Vert. It's no secret that rappers have the worst tattoos in the world, and Lil Uzi Vert easily falls into that category with just a bunch of poorly done doodles all over his body. But recently, he seems like he regrets his awful ink and wanted to make a huge change. This rapper went to one of the most in-demand tattoo artists in the world, Joaquin Ganga, and dropped well over 6 figures to get his torso and back fully covered up. The front tattoo consists of a Japanese Oni mask along with a snake, and the back is covered with a samurai helmet and food dog. This cover-up took 2 8-hour sessions, and because of the fact that the client was put under anesthesia and multiple artists were working on them at once, Ganga charged $100,000 per session, bringing the total to around $200,000 for the back-to-back days, marking this as being one of the most expensive regrets. But at the same time, Lil Uzi Vert is now the poster boy for good tattoos in the celebrity world. Number 5. Sylvester Stallone. Stallone was married to Jennifer Flavin for 25 years, and he even got a huge portrait tattoo of her face on his right bicep. However, as the two recently split up and filed for divorce, Stallone was seen in a tattoo studio getting his ink covered up. That's right, he covered Jennifer's portrait for a tattoo of his dog, Butkus. Now obviously news outlets from all over the world went crazy for this story, speculating that their relationship ended in bad blood and that's why he did this. However, a representative from Stallone's side came out and said this was all a misunderstanding. Originally, Sly intended to get a touch up on his tattoo and have it refreshed, but the outcome was unsatisfactory and unfortunately unfixable. As a result, he just went ahead and swapped out his wife's face for his dog's. Number 4. The Undertaker. Honestly, there's nothing more extreme than getting a tattoo of your significant other on yourself. I mean, unless you're getting that tattoo on your neck, one of the most visible parts of your body. And this is exactly what The Undertaker did when he was married to his wife Sarah. He literally got her name in fairly big letters inked right on his throat. But as great and as beloved as The Undertaker is, this was just a huge mistake and a major regret, which he found out firsthand. In 2007, The Undertaker and Sarah got divorced. Shortly after, he ended up with his new wife, Michelle McCool. Now, no girlfriend or boyfriend in their right mind is gonna be okay with their partner having their ex's name tattooed on their body. And so instead of going through the route of laser removal on such a painful part of the body like the neck, The Undertaker took it upon himself to have the ink covered up with a tribal design. Well guys, The Undertaker may have regretted his tattoo, but I guarantee you won't regret subscribing to this channel. Cause over here we literally talk about the craziest subjects. And also my turtle Summy Jr. wants us to reach 1 million subscribers. So let's make his dreams come true. Subscribe for Summy. Number 3. Victoria Beckham. Victoria is married to the legendary David Beckham, and many years ago she got a tattoo of her husband's initials on her wrist. But in recent times, she's actually been removing that tattoo, with many speculating that their marriage is coming to an end. I mean, why else would she be removing that tattoo, right? Well, Victoria actually shut those speculations down quickly and said her tattoo removal had absolutely nothing to do with her relationship status, and instead, it's mainly due to the fact that she's just a bit sick of tattoos. Also, another reason is she got that piece a long time ago and they weren't particularly delicate. They're rather thick and even bleeding out. But even though she's removing her ink, it doesn't mean she's opposed to tattoos in general. Number 2. Pete Davidson. Alright, now Pete was already on my list in part 2 of this series, but damn it, the homie went out and made the same mistake again. Originally, he was going through laser removal to get rid of all his tattoos. But when Kim Kardashian came into the picture, I guess the man couldn't control himself. Pete ended up tattooing the words "My girl is a lawyer" in honor of Kim, and even took it to the next level by getting the letters KNSCP inked on him to represent her and her 4 kids. Now obviously that relationship didn't end up lasting and the two broke up, And shortly after, Pete was spotted in New York with a band-aid near his collarbone, conveniently where those tattoos were inked. And as I'm sure you could guess, the media alongside the fans went crazy, beginning rumors that he already started doing laser removal on them. But an inside source claimed the photo was from set and not related to removing the ink. Listen, I don't know, I'm gonna leave this one fully up to you guys. Do you think he regrets getting a tattoo for Kim and Kanye's kids? Let me know in the comment sections. Number 1. The Rock. The Rock's old bull tattoo was simple yet extremely iconic. But since the good old WWE days, that bull tattoo has changed not once, but twice. So what happened? Well, he originally got the Brahma Bull when he was just a kid, and in 2017, he felt like he outgrew that tattoo and wanted a change. So he sought out an artist by the name of Nico Hurtado to do a detailed large-scale cover-up, pretty much reflecting The Rock's own personal history and story within the ink. However, it wasn't over yet, cause a few years later, The Rock hired Yomiko Moreno, a hyper-realistic specialist, and gave him the task of evolving the tattoo for a third time, adding in more details that reflects his life further. All in all, the third time seemed to be the charm as he took his tattoo from something minimalistic to a large-scale masterpiece.